just a little reminder to the males as I come through the park, because I'm noticing, and I know we kind of have a reverse like effect with the weed. It's like, especially with the males, I think it's like there's some kind of inherent superiority for someone that smokes weed religiously. And I don't know, I keep see people like well, we're not supposed to walk to the wooded section of the park because the kids are out there smoking weed, and now it's like the thing to do is to walk as slowly as possible with the smallest steps as possible, and therefore you're an enlightened, superior individual or some shit. I don't know. I wish someone had told me this. Weed is a feminine spirit energy that demands respect. Males, you need to beware how much you smoke, okay? Because what happens throughout life is you realize, if you've been around as long as me, it gets old. It gets old being stoned. And medical ain't this street shit. Someone told me in one of my last jobs that it all has a bit of fentanyl, it all has a little meth, and it all has a little coke. And I always wonder why, especially in Memphis. I went down New Albany, Mississippi for years, and I didn't have this as much. But man, this is shit in Memphis. I don't know, it's like, why the pain? Where's, like, but weed's supposed to be to relieve pain. I'm like, I'll smoke some weed and that shit, I'll be hurting like a motherfucker. So just remember that. I'm just shout out to the males that thinking that, because you're doing something you're not. And that might be part of your addiction you don't realize. Like, there was a guy that wouldn't leave my sister's house. That motherfucker, goddamn, he couldn't go hours without weed. Of course, he didn't know that it was a little bit of, and he liked to jump on anyone that even could spell meth. Not knowing he was ingesting meth every day. And a little cocaine and a little fentanyl. So the males, just remember that. Get the fuck over yourselves. And how cool and how much you got it together, and how smooth and relaxed you are when you're doing this street shit. You're doing more than you realize. And if you can't, and if you find it hard to stop, and it's uneasy to go without, understand why. You got a little fentanyl, you got a little meth, and you got a little coke in your weed.